blogger from Turkmenistan, Didar is no longer with us. According to Radio Azatlik, after his detention, no one knew for a long time where he was or what had happened to him.
Either you lower the price of meat, or we will simply stop eating meat. I will come back to this topic again when I can speak calmly. Right now I won't say much. I'm talking on the go. Do you see how people are reacting to this on TikTok? Does meat really cost 150 manats, 140 manats? How is that even possible?
Journalists reported that they managed to find his grave. The headstone states, date of death, November 20th, 2025. People who left comments under his videos say they have been summoned for questioning and intimidated. The authorities of Turkmenistan, one of the most closed countries in the world, do not comment on the situation. According to sources, Didar may have died as a result of ill treatment. Some security officers reportedly call his death a lesson for those who dare to speak the truth. The Detained human rights civic platform, Turkmenistan, expresses deep concern and calls for a transparent, independent investigation. Freedom of speech is a human right. No one should pay for their opinion with their life. We will continue to monitor the situation and continue to speak openly and honestly about human rights violations. The Detained human rights civic platform. Turkmenistan also reminds the public of the case of Nurmyrat Khalmyradov. For many years, Nurmyrat Khalmyradov lived in conditions of extreme poverty, despite the fact that by law he had the right to state social assistance. His disability pension was around 400 manats, and almost all of it was spent on rent. As a person with Group I disability and a father of many children, he had the legal right to state-provided housing. However, he was not even placed on the waiting list. Officials refused to speak to him without bribes. Large sums of money were demanded for any possibility of employment. Khalmyradov repeatedly appealed to the Hayakimlik, local administration, the municipal housing department, and even wrote petitions to the president of Turkmenistan. Yet he received no assistance. In despair, he decided to speak publicly about his situation, corruption, discrimination against people with disabilities, and the impossibility of living with dignity in Turkmenistan during a broadcast with independent blogger Talip Abbasov. After the broadcast, 11 security officers arrived at Khalmyradov's house. Nurmyrat and his wife were forcibly taken away. He was held in isolation for about 24 hours without communication. He was subjected to severe physical and psychological torture. He was threatened with death and violence against his children. His wife was simultaneously intimidated and abused. The officers concealed their identities and ranks. According to Khalmyradov, he was certain that he was being taken away to be killed. He later said that his life was saved only because a doctor called and warned the officers that without urgent medical care, he would not survive even a week. After his release, the pressure did not stop. The family was kept under surveillance. The internet disappeared and communications were disrupted. Unknown individuals followed the couple. The landlord was fined and forced to evict the family. Khalmyradov was told that the state has written you off. He was threatened with disappearance if he tried to speak again. Already suffering from serious kidney disease, after the torture, he lost the ability to move. Normally and openly said that he did not believe he would be allowed to live. In early December 2025, his wife reported his death, according to credible information available. The death of Nurmyrat Khalmyradov was a direct result of torture, extreme psychological stress, lack of medical care, and continued pressure from the state. We also emphasize that this case is part of a broader pattern of systematic persecution, impunity for security forces, and the absence of effective mechanisms to protect citizens in Turkmenistan. This tragic episode requires an independent investigation and that all those responsible be held accountable.